Hello, welcome to episode 75 of the Keep Tappin X podcast.
Hey, how are you doing?
It's July 20th.
It is July 20th.
20 XX.
Guess what I did yesterday?
What did you do?
I saw the Kingdom Hearts World Orchestra in Boston.
Whoa!
Yeah, I know. It was amazing.
It was hype,
It was
right?
amazing. Oh my god.
I saw them last year in New York.
It was so good.
Mwah. Good stuff.
As soon as they started playing, I started getting chills.
Mm-hmm.
And there were parts, honestly, I was getting a little teary-eyed.
What was your favorite part?
Oh man. That's tough. I don't know.
Was it when the full choir was just distati?
Oh no, you want to know what? I did like that part, but my favorite part was they were going through the worlds, playing the theme song for each world, and they got to the Little Mermaid world.
Oh.
yeah. They played it for 2 seconds and immediately switched off it, and the whole crowd was like, "Woo!"
Yeah. Could you believe? Blake fell asleep during that.
I cannot believe that. There were parts where the music was a little quieter than I expected from a whole orchestra.
He fell asleep during the character themes.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Riku,
that was a good part.
Yeah, he just fell asleep.
I cannot believe that.
I just looked over and the dude is passed out. I'm like, hey, and he's like, oh. He didn't even drive to New York.
So you had no reason to be tired.
He had no reason to be tired. I hate him. I think he napped on the way or something.
Yep. But I have to say, the dude on the piano, man.
Oh, if it's the same guy, then
I don't. They didn't say his name. I don't think he was just like a middle-aged Asian dude, glasses. Yeah. He was so good.
Yeah. He probably was the same individial because he got special attention.
Yeah, he got a couple standing ovations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we saw him in New York, Yoko Shinomura was there.
Oh, nice.
And she played on piano.
That's awesome.
I forgot what she played. I think it was the ending theme.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
For the conductor started using. Did they sell the Keyblade conductor things?
What do they call them? The wands.
Yeah,
the conductor wands.
And the conductor started using it.
Yes, they did that.
Yeah, towards the end.
Yep.
It was so good. And then the Kingdom Hearts 3 stuff at the end, they did the Toy Story theme and the Toy Story battle music.
Yeah, obviously I didn't get to hear that.
Yeah, so good, man.
Did they play You Got a Friend in Me?
Yeah. Yep. That was so good. And the whole audience was snapping along to it. It was so good.
That is cool. Yeah, we had a good audience as well. Except for what happened. There was these people in front of us during the intermission. And I was just talking with Blake. And oh man, what happened? It was so funny. Because I was just staring off, waiting for him to restart, and these kids sitting right in front of me were just yeah, oh man, I know that Aqua girl, but what's the name of the other two?
Yeah.
And I just gave him a death stare. And I was you paid 60 whatever bucks to see this, and you don't even know the characters' names?
Yep. The dude next to me was actually explaining some of the stuff to someone who was sitting next to him too.
Oh.
So I mean, Nicole was with me, and I kind of had to explain to her the Birth by Sleep stuff because she didn't play Birth by Sleep.
That's fair.
So I guess it happens.
Shit.
I know, right? Come on, play the games, man. Come on. But there's so many games. I guess it happens.
Birth by Sleep games are so good.
I know.
It's not even recoded, which is trash.
Yeah.
Or even 358/2.
Yeah.
Which is inaccessible now. You can't play it because you need a DS.
Let me ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't really a question of the day, but it's a question.
Oh. Question.
Besides recoded, and actually, I'll just name it like this: out of the games you can actually play on the 1.5 plus 2.5 bundle.
Oh, okay.
What is your least favorite Kingdom Hearts?
You can actually, so we're not counting cutscenes.
No, just the games you can actually play on that bundle.
So that's Birth by Sleep.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Dream Drop Distance. Let's add that because
okay, so 2.8 as well.
Yeah,
and a Fragmentary Passage.
Yeah, and is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
out of all those games, which one's the least favorite?
Yeah. Because we can obviously say they're all good, but which one do you have the most gripes with?
Really good.
Yeah.
You say first.
I'm gonna have to say Chain of Memories, Rechain of Memories.
Oh yeah, I forgot Rechain of Memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, out of all of them, that's easily the weakest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially when you have adult or older Haley Joel Osment trying to voice a young Sora.
I know.
Oh, it's so beautiful. It's pretty.
Yep. But yeah, that's probably my least favorite. I mean, I played it multiple times. It's still good. Yeah. I liked it. But
I liked Chain of Memories more than most people.
Yeah.
around me just because everybody hates that card system, and I think that card system is awesome.
Fine. Yeah,
I think it works well and it's really unique.
Yeah,
I just think it didn't use it to its full potential, and the door system, like going from door to door in that game, is garbage.
I agree. I completely agree.
Grindy and for no reason, just farming, useless.
Yep. Agreed.
But boss fights are really cool. But I guess you don't even need it for that anymore because Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix has the Corridors of Remembrance or something like that, where you can fight all the organization members.
Yeah, and it's amazing.
It's way better.
Yeah. So, I love Kingdom Hearts.
Sorry, Chain of Memories.
Yeah. But yeah, all those games are great. I'm playing through 2 now again.
Are you?
Yeah. Just because I can't help myself.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm still waiting. We have to stream that soon.
I'm down. Whenever you want to. I'm like, yo.
We gotta go through the whole series.
Who's playing it?
Everybody will.
Okay.
Switch off. Whatever.
Okay. I
want to play.
Can I play the Ursula fight to show you how easy it is?
No. We have to. I have to. Blake has to.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Just to conquer demons.
Yep.
But anyway, on with the show.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm dropping. So, we're just gonna do something a little different today. I have news and stuff, but nothing really big. So we're just gonna we're gonna experiment with a new format, just like an easy Twitch format. That we'll obviously put more work into later. It's kind of a last minute thing.
Yeah, it's experimental.
Yeah, but we just want to talk about it more, and it'll encourage us to bring on more guests and stuff in the future. But channel updates. That should be.
Yeah. What's coming?
We don't do that often enough.
Yeah.
We have a Dokkan video that was just posted today.
Yeah, these are the first Dokkan videos we've had in a little while. These past couple.
This one's pretty big too because it's all about LR summons.
Oh, nice.
Which are like the top tier, I guess, summons, and Blake gets both of them spoilers. So.
Oh damn! Wow.
He gets pretty hype about it.
That's awesome.
So go watch that. It's like almost an hour long.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
Dokkan videos for us are just like us, like, hey, so did you see that? Yeah. What'd you think of it? Oh, it was pretty cool. Okay. Yep. Or like, just giving our opinions on trash.
Yeah. Just kind of like, just talking about nothing.
I do want to talk about one piece of news I put on before we go to our new segment.
Okay. But yeah, the new segment itself that we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of like topic episodes.
Yeah. And I think we're gonna stop counting the podcast through episodes, or at least not refer it as the Keep Tappin X podcast.
Yeah.
I think we need like some other name for it.
Yeah, we'll come up with something because it'll be like this episode's about blank. You know, that kind of thing. Exactly.
That way it's just easier for tag searching, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
And just like having numbered episodes, I don't think... I don't know. It's tough because I feel like it's harder for people to come in on episode 75 than it is on just like a topic.
That is absolutely correct. Because like if someone... First of all, no one's looking up the Keep Tappin X podcast if they don't already know what it is.
Yeah.
Second of all, if they see Keep Tappin X episode 100... They can be like, oh, I missed 100 episodes.
Yeah, I know. I feel less inclined to watch a series.
Yeah, or if they're like, this is Keep Tappin X and like the episode about something, about Kingdom Hearts or about whatever.
Yeah.
That's easier to watch.
Anyway. My one piece of news.
Yeah.
Titans gets its trailer shown.
I saw this.
It's bad. Anyway, so onwards to the new segment. I want to pose a question.
Can you just talk about the Edge just for like 5 seconds?
You really want to talk about this trash, this horrible ass show? All right, you guys. Oh, I just want people to stop shitting on Teen Titans Go because this is going to exist.
Oh yeah, Teen Titans Go is funny.
It's a funny show.
Funny.
It's a funny, good, well-made, self-referential, funny show.
Yeah, it's not Teen Titans.
No,
but it's a funny spinoff.
It also is not Teen Titans.
Titans.
2 words, man. Fuck Batman.
The best part of the trailer.
No, the best part, in my opinion, is when he's like, fuck Batman, and then steps on a dude's neck.
Yeah.
Kills him.
If they were like, we're gonna make a live action Teen Titans or even Titans show where they're a little older, and it was like good, I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd be so down.
I think everybody would be down for that.
Yeah, but not this. Not this.
I think I saw Cyborg like for like a glimpse.
Yeah.
If that was even him, I don't even know. I don't know why like Raven and I don't understand Robin being like a like the poster boy, like the main kind of person, but also, why is he Robin?
I don't know.
Why is he not Nightwing?
Yeah, they're older.
If he's gonna be like older and also like screw Batman, why not just throw Nightwing out there instead of Robin?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But like Raven's all like, I'm so scared.
I know. No. I was like, that's not Raven.
There's nothing likable about that.
No, that Raven was supposed to be like a badass.
Mm-hmm. Nobody else talked in that entire trailer.
Yeah,
you see Starfire like shoot a flame.
Yep.
Or something.
Yeah.
And you see Beast Boy like jump.
Yeah.
He's like,
it was just bad, and like everyone's saying it's bad. Everyone knows it's bad.
That sucks. I want to watch the first episode just to see. Yeah. But it looks like it's just gonna be Robin pouting for the whole series and Raven being scared and screaming or something.
Oh, man. That upsets me even more than Robin being edgy. Is Raven not being like
being edgy?
She's like, yeah, she's supposed to be an edgelord, like I embrace the darkness. So that's like her thing.
Yeah, she's supposed to be all about it, not like, oh man, I don't know, guys.
Yep. I hate it. I hate it.
It's bad.
I hate it. Anyway,
Titans, not Titans Go. Titans no.
Titans Go is better.
So let's pose the question. Mm-hmm. The discussion for today is choices in gaming.
Yeah. And this is a big topic.
Yeah.
Pretty much every single game in the past like 5 or 6 years has been like, your choices matter. It changes the world.
Even longer, I think, than that.
Yeah, probably.
You could probably go like early 2000s.
Yeah.
There is a dog barking.
Yeah, there is.
But yeah, I mean, so what do we mean by choices in gaming? I mean, you could like talk about that in so many different ways. And I think it's important to realize like how developers use choices in gaming.
Yeah.
And like what different methods are used in that regard, because you have straight linear games.
Yep.
Point A to point B. You have open world games.
Yep.
Who the choice is in what am I going to do next, and the developer has very little say, very little pull. Doesn't really want to influence you aside from maybe like here's the main objective.
Yeah. You
can handle it any time. In other, otherwise, go choose whatever you want else to do. And then you have like branching storylines. You have dialogue trees to help with choice.
You have good versus evil choices.
Yeah, you have alignment systems like Paragon and Renegade. Thank you. So yeah, I mean, I think it's good to talk about like different choices in gaming, what you think are bad practices and what you think are good practices in the current state of gaming. And maybe things that were really bad back then but are better now.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you first. When it comes to choices in gaming, what kind of choices do you like to have? Like, would you rather play a game that's no choices and you just follow the story that's given to you? Or would you rather be like you could be good or evil, or would you rather be completely open-ended?
I like scripted games.
Yeah.
More than I like open world games.
Yeah.
Alignment systems to me, I don't really care about because I always go good.
Same.
For my first playthrough.
Yeah.
And by the time I'm done with my first playthrough, I don't want to replay.
That's exactly what I do. That's exactly it. Yeah.
So by then, I mean, and then I'll wait a few years and then be like, oh, I really want to replay this game. And then I'll do the same thing and play it good.
Yep.
A really good example of that is Jade Empire. Every time I go back and replay that game, I'm always a good guy.
Yeah. Have you ever been evil in that game?
I did once when I was a kid. I went full evil and I hated it.
Yeah.
Because I just don't like being a dick. And I remember getting the evil ending and like I was like, I don't feel satisfied.
Yeah. I think the first game I ever played with like a clear-cut choice system was Fable.
Fable.
Was it Fable? I don't remember which Fable.
Probably Fable.
One of them. 2 or 3.
I know 3 had it, but I don't know if I never played 2.
It might have been 3. But yeah, I always did the same thing. I always went good, like pure good. And then if I tried being evil, I'd be like, you have to kill like story characters and stuff. And I was like, I want to do that.
If you think of it from a developer perspective, the good is always the canon ending because that's where you get the most interactions with different characters, and that's how you experience like the world. It's what's natural order.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's like a bad thing or not. Does it feel like you're going like development time is going 60-30? You know what I mean? Like, or I'm 60-30, sorry, 70-30.
Yeah.
Towards a like they're leaning towards a specific narrative. So is that not fair to gamers who like want to be evil? I mean, are they getting like the shit end of the stick here?
In my opinion, kind of. Like that's kind of my least favorite choice system is just the Paragon Renegade option, because there's not enough tough choices. Yeah. Like if you know you're going to be good, you know what you're picking every time.
Yeah, that's true.
But like in a game like, man, I'm trying to avoid using The Witcher as an example. But
you might as well.
Yeah, in The Witcher 3, those choices, a lot of them, well, like 90% of them, are ambiguous. Like, I don't know what I'm going to choose. I have to sit there and think, like, what do I do?
That's a sign of a good narrative.
Yeah.
Of a strong, like, diverse world.
Yeah.
In that case, where you're just like, man, this could affect it in any number of ways.
Yeah.
Where most games are just like, choose the evil side because you get more money right now.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Sometimes what sucks is that if I'm compelled to make an evil choice, it's because the writing isn't good, and I know that I'm going to get away with it, no problem.
Exactly.
It's just like, oh man, my light side points are going to go down a couple, but I'll just get those back by doing good deeds.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make like 1,000 more credits.
Yeah.
Currency, gold, gil, whatever.
Yep.
At this point.
Sometimes I do like just straight narrative games without choices, like Final Fantasy 15 or like the Tales series, or a lot of RPGs do it, where like you just go through a story. You just play it from start to finish.
That's what I liked.
Yeah.
I'm in games to like experience the story.
Yeah.
The story for me is first and then gameplay after, depending on what I play. But if I know it's an RPG, I want a good story.
Exactly, yeah.
So in that regard, I would like really strong writing over, I want quality over quantity. Yep. I think that's what like most people can say.
Yeah.
That's why I think open world games are kind of like trash in that sense. Because you got like MMOs. MMOs are the most like egregious example of just fetch quest and
that is true.
This world doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that's more of a topic of world design.
Yeah.
I think for choices, it's like important to view what a developer has to really like think about when they're just like, all right, I have to give players the power of choice.
Yeah.
And then this also stems to not just video games, but also like tabletop games.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Super important to where it's, you and I have DM'd.
Yeah.
Or, been dungeon masters, game masters, whatever term you want to use for tabletop games before. And it's like really hard when you're just like, all right, players, what do you want to do now?
Yeah.
It's just like, crap.
Because as soon as you say that, the players are like, there's too much.
They either don't know what to do,
yeah.
which I think is I think that is a case of weak game design, weak world building. If you have characters who don't know what they want to do next,
I've felt that in games before, like big open world games where I'm like, I don't know what to do, or like the game's too daunting to play now because I'm like, I don't want to start playing in that giant world and not have a direction,
right? Yeah, some people don't like hand holding, but me, I'm just like, hey, listen, you can hold my hand and then, but like, give me the choice to say, all right, I'm done now, let me do my thing.
It's like being told where to go, but instead of running down a hallway to get there, you just have the world to explore, and the objective's there, but you can go anywhere you want. That's why open world games do that pretty well, but they don't make a lot of open world games don't make anything interesting as a result. I like games, like Mass Effect, in which you have a central goal and you have all these different ways to reach a goal, but the order in which you achieve these goals is up to you. That's what I prefer. Okay.
So eventually everybody will get these goals done, or you may choose to skip a goal to get to like maybe a different final ending. But instead of like think of it as like shapes, as opposed to like an open world, which is like a giant sphere that you can go all along like inside that sphere. I rather have like a tunnel, like a cylinder that there's a point A and there's a point B, and you can choose however which way you want to go, but no matter what, you're always going to end on some variation of point B.
I agree. I like that too.
That's a lot better. That's a lot stronger, and that's you can they're still open enough to like craft your own story.
What's the game that you've played with choices that was like your favorite game with choices, like that you think did it the best?
Favorite game with choices?
Mine's kind of obvious.
The Witcher.
Yeah. What about you? Have you played a lot of games with choices? Like a lot of choices?
I mean like KOTOR. that's like a classic. That was like the game that like pioneered that sort of style of gaming, where it's just like here, you know, there's 3 options. You could have sex with anyone. Actually, I don't think KOTOR did that, but I kind of like Mass Effect a lot. I remember that was the first game that really made me feel like my choices mattered.
Mass Effect's a really good game.
Yeah, I never played Andromeda, but
me either. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. People hated the ending to 3, and I get why, and I sympathize with why. But I've still thought all my choices like meant something.
Yeah.
Into it.
Even that final choice.
Wait, are we talking like the final choice?
The choice everyone complained about, where it changed the colors of the pyrotechnics.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was kind of dumb. Although I think I got like the true ending on that one. Without realizing it.
I do have a new game that I love that's all about the choices. Detroit.
Oh yeah,
Detroit Become Human.
Well, that's another
another type of.
Yeah, we were talking about the Telltale style, like Detroit Become Human, on rail. No, I guess not on rail.
It's like scripted. It's like all the outcomes are scripted, but there's a lot of outcomes. Yeah, and it's all just like flow charts of choices. You know.
Yeah. What do you think about games like that then?
If they do it well, I like it. Like I really liked Detroit, and they did it really well, where even the tiniest choice could change the entire game, which is awesome. But I feel like that's very hard to do. Yeah. And like games like Telltale games are like, they're good, and they're way more like, this is a story that I'm telling you kind of deal. And it's usually like there's a couple endings. Mm-hmm. So like your choices don't mean as much, but I mean, they're fine. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you should go into those games expecting to like not there's like 2 endings, right? Like 2 or 3 endings. And you kind of know which one you're heading for. Yeah. As you're heading towards it, which is not bad. Just if the story's good, if the ride there is good, and even if the ending's good. Yeah. Then there's nothing really to complain about.
I do have to say that permanent character deaths in games with choices changes things drastically.
I can imagine that just puts things at stake there. Yeah. As opposed to getting a game over screen and then replaying the chapter. Yeah. It's just like, nope.
Because when it's like there's 10 chapters, any of the characters could die in any chapter, then it's like, what's the game like if they died in chapter 1? What's the game like?
I cannot even imagine what Detroit Become Human is like if Connor dies in the early days.
I know what it's like.
How does that work? Is it good?
Crazy.
Really?
It's crazy. And because during my main playthrough, I'm not going to spoil anything, but during my main playthrough, I had Connor die at one point.
Oh, really?
And it was more towards the end. And something happened. I was like, oh.
Oh, you have to tell me about that off.
Yeah. It was cool. But any of those characters can die. And I kind of spoil. I need to play that game a lot more. But apparently, you know, Kara, one of the main characters in
the
Detroit, she, towards the beginning of the game, can become not a deviant, but a rebel. And like become like really hostile.
Like a freedom fighter,
like a violent freedom fighter.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. There's like 60 endings to that game. That's why I like it so much, because those choices like change everything. And that's cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I feel like that's what a lot of games try to do.
Yeah. Well, that takes like the amount of effort that has to go into that, just on a writing perspective. Yeah. Because you have to think, you kill off a character early, or like you change a character's personality that early, you have to like rewrite the whole story from that point onward. Yeah. But like,
which is crazy.
Maintain the same themes. Yeah. And the same like tone of the story. Yeah. Mm-hmm. While trying to fit every other character in. So good luck with that. And then you got to program all that. So like, have fun.
I know. Props to those guys. But yeah, I mean, that game's awesome. I love the choices in that game. I love the choices in The Witcher, even though that's a different kind of style. That's like I don't know. That's like the culmination of all those open world games that have choices, I feel like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think it's Octopath Traveler has done a really good job in a different way of making choice matter, because it lets you choose your character at the beginning. Yeah. Doesn't change like their story. You can't like change people's stories in that game. Like you can't just say like, no, I don't want to go on the big quest. Yeah. And you know, that happens. Instead, it just like choosing your character at the beginning creates such a different flow to the story, because it picks where you're starting from and then how, like, what characters you're going to get next. Yeah. So like when I looped all the way around like the map to pick up every character, the last character I got was like the worst character, and I was like, wow, if I started with him, my experience with this game would have been way different.
Really?
Oh yeah, he's like bad.
He's just a weak character.
Yeah, his story is just awful. His name's Alphen, and I'm not just barely gonna spoil anything because it's his first chapter.
Yeah.
His whole story, he's the apothecary.
Okay.
Apothecarian, whatever, and he lives in a village.
Yeah.
And he's like overlooking like his mother's grave, and it's like a nice view. And he's like, his friend comes up. He's like, "We've been friends for so long, haven't we, Alphen?" And you're just like, "Oh yeah, okay, exposition, that's fine." But then Alphen is this dude who, like, nothing phases him. So his best friend's sister gets bitten by a snake, like a dangerous snake, and so he has to go find the snake to get the antidote, to get the venom to make an antidote. And the snake is like bigger than like as big as my house.
What the hell?
And he's just like, "Hey there, oh man, you got something I need. We'd have to do this the hard way, huh?" And I was like, "Dude, it's a giant fucking snake."
How'd she get bit by the snake and not die? If it's
that's the real question.
Like, why would that snake bite her and not eat her?
When I saw the snake, I was just like, "There's no way that little girl got like not like vored by this fucking
no,
snake."
For real, like. Come on, that's weird.
And then in the first chapter, you solve the problem. So it's just like, well, everything's okay now, and you're just like, so what am I doing with this guy?
So what's
and
the
then,
conflict?
And then like at the very end, he's like, "This reminds me of that visitor who came by years ago, and apparently he was sick, and like some random like apothecary."
Did a giant snake bite him too?
No, I guess there was like this plague that hit the world, and it like killed a lot of people.
So why wouldn't the apothecary story be about the plague?
Because it already passed. Maybe it'll come back.
Yeah.
I don't know. But this guy like came in and like cured him, and he was like, "I want to be as good a healer as him, and I'm gonna go find him." That's like his shitty story. But that would be cool if like he had to stop the plague from coming back.
Yeah. What if what was it? His sister?
His friend's sister.
His friend. What if his friend's sister just like started showing symptoms of the plague again? And he was like, "Oh."
See, that would be. That would make him
spreading and
everything.
I
don't know. He would react with like, "Heh." That would be plague. More like,
What rhymes with plague?
Suede, like my shoes.
Yep, there you go.
That's just Alphen. Even though his mechanics in the game are pretty cool.
Isn't that the name of the little brother in Berseria? Alphen?
No, that was start with an L.
I don't know.
Pretty sure.
He was forgettable. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he was like, "I'm little kid protagonist."
Yeah.
I don't know, stupid. I'm sweet little brother.
Ugh. You can like hear his voice just by saying "I'm sweet little brother."
You really can. That's what's awful about it.
Yeah,
but
Alphonse. Whatever.
But yeah, that game has a lot of good choice in that regard. The way it starts the game.
Yeah.
By contrast, when we have good choices in games, we also have what some people might consider bad choices, which I think can be categorized as false choice.
Yeah.
So games that have false choice, right? An example would be like you're talking to a character and they're just like, "Do you want to do this or that?
Yeah.
Do you want to do A or B?" Just like, "I want to do A." And you'd be like, "Oh no, but really you should do B." And the characters make you do that.
I hate when that happens. I don't know if Tales games have ever done this, but some JRPGs do it.
Yeah. A lot of them these days. That's not something that's like gone away.
Yeah. Like some random that you'll be playing a JRPG and like it's all scripted, and then randomly in a dialogue you'll get like an option to choose like, "I'll say this or this," and no matter what you choose, it's gonna be the same outcome. And like I'm always like, but why?
Yeah.
Like why not make it just a scripted dialogue at that point?
Right. I think and there was an article written by the Forgotten End writer.
Yeah.
Who was like talking about false choice, and it was like, man, I really wish I did my homework before. I didn't know we were gonna do this question or anything, but I wish I did my homework beforehand. But he had a great like blog like forum post, whatever, about false choice and how he liked the idea of it because it helps give characters personality.
Yeah.
And because like in his eyes, I think he said like the characters are gonna say that anyway, but giving you the choice to be able to say that makes you feel more invested in the character. And Forgotten End had like its portion, had a lot of portion of let's do this, and be like, no, you should do this.
Yeah.
But it also had a lot of legit choices as well. It has every game with choices like final ending choice.
Yeah, like the last choice to end.
Do you do the bad ending or the good ending?
Yep.
And then I always look for the middle ending because that's the true ending.
Yep.
never there.
The first game I ever played that had a middle ending was Deus Ex.
I never played Deus
Ex Human Revolution.
Is that the canon ending, or is the good ending the canon ending?
I believe the good... No, I think the middle ending was the canon ending. But, like, it was just cool because you had, like, a computer terminal. It's like, do you blow this thing up or do you not blow... You know, like, it's like good or bad ending. Or you could just leave. Mm-hmm. And just not do that. Oh. And then that's the third ending. Like, to just walk and leave the building you're in. And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
And then, like, as soon as you leave, it's like, you know, goes to a cutscene of you leaving the building, the news is, like, doing what would happen, like, all that. And I was like, yo, that's cool. Mm-hmm. You know?
It's like Fallout 3 had an ending like that, I think. Where like, you could choose to, like...
I think so.
You could choose for someone to go into, like, this place and die of radiation, or you to go in. But I think there was a third choice where you could be like, nah. Yeah. But I don't remember.
Best ending is still Far Cry, though.
The one where in the very beginning of the game.
4? I think it was 4.
It was 4.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 4. The dude with the pink suit. And
with the crab rangoons.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you wait at the very beginning of Far Cry 4, the main villain brings you in to have like dinner. Yeah. And he says, hold on, wait a minute. Enjoy the crab rangoons. I need to go like take a call or something.
Yeah, because he like brings you into dinner, and you know it's all like tense, and like you know he's like this really bad dude.
The entire like the reason he brought you is because I think he's your father.
Yeah,
and he's just like, I want to spread your mother's ashes. On like a certain place, and it'd be really important to me. So enjoy dinner. I have to go take care of something.
Yeah, but you know he's like a crime boss. Yeah, like this like crime overlord.
So you're supposed to like get up like when he's gone and like you know try and get out or like do something, do something there. But if you just wait, like he tells you to enjoy the crab
for like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, you wait for 10 minutes. He comes back and he's like, "Sorry about the wait." Anyway, and then you just go to the end of the game. Spread her ashes, and then you're done.
She's like, "Oh, so you want to like spread your mom's ashes now?" And he takes you on a helicopter ride to spread them, and he takes you home. Like, okay. I love that.
Yeah, that's like Easter egg endings. Which I'm totally appreciative of. I don't like true endings. Personally.
Me either.
Yeah.
Can I just... Okay.
Can we not make... Can we stop with the whole 100% completion to get the true ending?
God. I love Persona, but man, I hate the true end. I like the endings. I hate getting the endings in Persona.
I don't even do it. I just look it up.
4 was the worst.
It was. That's the one I looked up.
Yeah. It's like you have to get freaking grilled by your best friend and answer these questions all correctly, and then he's like, "Oh, okay." Then you go through like 2 more dungeons, and then like, it's just
you get grilled.
You do. He like interrogates you.
Persona,
oh my God,
is an amazing game about choice.
Yes, I agree.
With a formula that really works and really makes you feel like you have complete control over that game.
Yes.
Going day to day. Choosing what activities to do is like ingenious.
It is.
And I love it. I love that manage aspect of choice, of being like, okay, do I study today? Do I work on my charm? Mm-hmm. My courage, anything like that? Like, what do I do? Do I socialize with people to get their ranks up? And because everything has purpose.
Yeah.
And I guess that's what like the bottom line is about choices in games. Yeah. Is you want players to feel like they have purpose in those choices. Yeah. Because without purpose, you have like those false choices that people don't really like a lot.
Yeah. And I think the reason why Persona does it so well is because it gives you a lot of time. Because that game's very long, and it gives you like the course of a year.
Yeah.
I think, and you go day by day throughout that year. Mm-hmm. And everything you do, whether it's social or, you grind for experience or whatever, everything affects story and combat. So like, and you never feel like the game's taking away anything from you by like making you choose. Mm-hmm. It's just giving you things.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
It also gives you like a time limit.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. Which usually stresses me out.
Yeah.
But they give you so much time.
They give you more than enough.
It's like, I think Persona 3 was like 300, like a year.
Yeah,
like
I think most of them are about a year. Yeah.
Give or take. I don't know about Persona 5.
Yeah, it's about the same. But yeah, I love the way that game does it. And as much as I do hate the true endings in those games because they're usually like you have to do a lot of work to get them, I think 5 wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
5 was more like there's one thing, and if you do this one thing, you get the true ending.
Well, the problem is when they hide true endings.
I know, yeah.
When they're just like, Oh, by the way, this one dialogue you had like way back in the day, if you fuck that up, you don't get the true ending. I think Persona 3 does that.
Yep.
And it's
so
unfair. It's so unfair. Like,
I hated that because I had to look that one up.
Yeah. Freaking to get Junpei is like Bae.
Yeah.
You have to like talk to him on a specific day at like a certain time of night, and then you do that 3 times, and then like this whole entire plot point changes as a result. It's so aggravating. You would never know.
I think 5 is by far the easiest. Now that I remember, it's literally a choice like, do you give up? And you just like hit no, and then it's like, okay, here's the true ending.
See, that's fine. That's fine. I like that. Bravely Default has a crappy secret ending, like a secret like constituent.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
Just because that game's end game is crappy as all hell already.
I didn't even get through it.
Stupid. Bravely Default 2 is much better.
I couldn't get through the first one. Then I was like, I don't want to play the second one because I didn't get through the first one.
It's fine. It's fine. But
do you think choices in games is a good thing going forward, or do you think it should kind of be retired?
Nah. Why would you retire it? It does so many good things already.
Yeah. Do you think the majority of gaming companies will get it right eventually?
Yeah, I mean, well, I feel like open world games are taking a step back.
Yeah.
No, that's a lie. I mean, you just had like Horizon.
That's true.
Which just happened.
Yeah. Was that very choice based? Or was that just kind of an open world game?
No, that was an open world game. That was very I can't see of a way to like alter the final ending of that, honestly.
Yeah.
That was just a matter of go to people, get as much exposition as you can from them, and then go do their little side quest.
Yeah.
And that's what the DLC is looking like too.
I know this is kind of off topic, but how do you feel about just open world games in general?
I don't like open world games.
No, not
it's all fluff.
Yeah.
It's all fluff, no content. It's all bare asses. You know, get me 5 bare asses.
Yep.
It's that crappy quote unquote design.
Yeah.
Or you're just supposed to sink like 90 hours into a game that doesn't do anything. It's like World of Warcraft.
Speaking of World of Warcraft, but I think they're fine. Open world games can be done right, but a lot of people don't do them right. That's how I feel about it.
The only reason I liked Horizon was not really for the open world. I liked it for the story.
That's true.
So I played through, and the open world was kind of like a little bit of a bonus.
You're right.
But at the same time, I don't need to like. I hate opening a map in a game, an open world game, and seeing 100 icons fill my screen.
I feel you.
Like, here's a side quest, collectible. I'm just like, this is bloated, and it's busy work, man. It's dailies.
Yeah. Oh man, don't get me started on dailies.
That's another.
Yeah, that's not the topic for today. But yeah. I mean, I think choices in games can lead to some really cool stuff, but I'm just not a fan of false choice. There are select few games that do choices really well, like I said before, like Detroit and The Witcher, that I really enjoy. And if they're not that good, I'd rather not have choice.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel.
So you'd rather have like a Final Fantasy 13?
Yeah, or 15 too. There was no choice in 15.
Yeah, but it was open world.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine with open world, just choice in general.
Yeah.
If Final Fantasy 15 was like, you have the choice to kill the final boss or not, or like, I'll be like, nah.
Were there dialogue choices in that game? I don't remember. Yeah.
In 15, the only dialogue choices were what you wrote in the diary to Luna Freya when it got sent back to her.
Can you say stuff in the car? No.
The only things you could say in the car were like Prompto would be like, who do you want me to take pictures of? And you could choose or stuff like that.
The ultimate choice.
Yeah.
Which boy do you take a picture of?
Everyone knows the answer is Prompto himself.
Yeah. When he takes selfies.
Yeah. Everyone knows that's the right answer.
Oh man, I will show you later. I have a banging selfie in that game.
I have some pretty good ones.
You know, I'll tell you.
Yeah, show me later.
It's so funny. I don't even think I can because I don't have the game. Because freaking Corey has it. Piece of work.
Corey, if you're listening.
Unless I can access the albums somehow in like the memory of that game.
If they're saved to the system, then you can.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna just deleted it. Fuck. Okay. Anyway.
Man.
Yeah. So choices in gaming. Tell us what you think about choices in gaming.
Like, in the comments below.
What games do you think implemented choices well? How do you think choices can be done better in the future?
What's your favorite game of choices?
Yeah. What's your favorite game of choices, and why is it Jade Empire? That's a good game.
I never played it.
You never played Jade Empire?
Nope.
You never played KOTOR either, huh?
Nope.
Because you're not a big Star Wars guy. Jade Empire is a golden classic. It is a gem of a game.
I know it is. Everyone has said that, and I've been wanting to play it for years. I just never.
You can get it on sale for like $2.
I know.
Like, it's mad cheap, and it's a little janky.
I should just play it.
That game is like beyond its time.
It's on Steam?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
I have it on Steam.
Nice.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So we either end it a little early because it's 40 minutes and we just haven't categorized it, or no releases.
Oh yeah, new releases.
Because we keep forgetting to do release. You know how long the list was last week of releases, and we missed all of it.
Well, tell me this week. This week's releases.
It's so short.
That's fine.
July 24th.
Yeah.
4 days from now, the Mega Man X Collection 1 and 2 come out for the PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC.
Nice.
So if you're into Mega Man, which I always wanted to kind of get into.
I like Mega Man X. I love that game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know anything past the first game.
I think I played up to like X4 or something.
How many X's are there?
There's a lot.
How many Mega Man games are there?
Is there X10?
Maybe.
I don't remember.
How many Mega Man games are there?
Dude, a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably
like just Mega Man and Mega Man X, or like all of them.
Just do all of them. Look it up.
Oh my god.
In the meantime, No Man's Sky is coming out for Xbox One on July 24th. We have the Banner Saga 3 for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, and Mac. What?
Okay. There are over...
Wait, let me guess.
Yeah, that's what I was going to have you do.
60.
There are over 60.
Holy crap. How many?
There's over 130
what?
games total.
There's over 130 Mega Man games?
Yep.
Where do they go?
The Mega Man series itself...
Is that counting remakes?
Well, let's look. The Mega Man series has 11.
Yeah.
Mega Man X series has 8 main titles, 3 spin-offs. It does count re-releases.
Okay.
Because then it has like 5 re-releases.
Okay.
The Mega Man Legends series has 2.
Oh yeah.
Mega Man Battle Network has 6.
Oh my
and
God. What is this?
11 spin-offs.
For Battle Network?
Yeah.
Holy hell.
The Mega Man Zero series has 4. Mega Man ZX has 2.
What is that?
Mega Man Star Force has 3.
What?
And then there's a bunch of canceled games.
Oh.
So, I mean, there's a lot of games.
How does Mega Man Battle Network have spin-off games? That's a spin-off of a spin-off.
I know. There were a lot of spin-offs.
Whatever.
I think they're like mobile games and stuff.
Anyway. Banner Saga 3.
Oh, nice.
I want to play that.
Yeah.
I need to play the second one, and I want to replay the first one.
Same.
But it's coming out for Switch.
Oh, yo, that's awesome.
So I think I might pick them all up for Switch.
Is 3 only coming out for Switch?
No, it's PS4, Xbox One, Switch, PC. Hold on. Train Sim World.
Yo.
For PS4, Xbox One, PC. July 25th, we got Ys. Memories of Celceta. Or Celceta.
Maybe we should just like marathon the Ys games.
Are you kidding me? You know how long that would take? I would, if people were interested in that, I would live stream all of those games from beginning to end.
I don't know anything about these games.
I don't either.
Besides, they're like a JRPG of sorts.
People like them apparently.
Apparently,
I feel like they're like the discount Tales games.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too.
That's coming out for PC.
Yeah.
July 26th, we got Sleep Tight for Switch and PC.
It sounds like a horror game.
Sounds like a horror game to me as well. We also have Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation 2 for the PlayStation 4.
Cool.
And July 27th, we have Goo Vacation, but it's Go Vacation. I had a typo.
Goo Vacation.
For the Switch. And Hello Neighbor for the Switch, PS4, iOS, and the site I was reading it on, I think it was Wikipedia, said it's on Droid. Of course it means Android.
Yeah.
But I thought it meant like the old like Droid.
Yeah. The old cell phones.
I swear. I will take this to my grave. I swear this game came out already.
Hello Neighbor?
Yeah.
This game has been YouTube bait for like a year now. Right? Yeah.
I thought it was the crap. We talked about this before.
It was probably early access.
Like even Blake thought this game came out. Like
yeah.
We thought it was like a crafting game. But
no, it's like isn't it like a weird horror?
Yeah, it's like everybody takes pills to be happy, and then one person is like, nah.
Yeah. But
it looks interesting. If it's not the game I was thinking of,
it's probably with the guy with the mustache and like looks kind of cartoony.
Everybody's like wearing masks or something, I think.
Hello Neighbor, right?
Yeah.
Neighbor.
Hello Neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a YouTube bait horror game.
I am thinking of a way different game.
Oh,
you know what I'm thinking of?
This dude, yeah.
No, I'm thinking of We Happy Few.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Hello Neighbors, it's been in early access for like a year. Everyone's already played it.
Oh, I wonder if they're going to add anything.
Probably not.
Play that on iOS?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Anyway.
Yep.
Thank you so much for joining us for the Keep Tappin X podcast.
Yeah.
We might have a different show for you. We actually are changing our recording schedule.
Yeah.
So bear with us while we do that. Life is getting in the way, so we have to change some things around.
I hope you liked the new format. We just kind of wanted to make it more focused.
That was like a loose. It's not even a new format. It's like a loose thing.
We're experimenting.
Yeah, we're gonna do something a lot more in depth for next week, and we'll have a new question. If you guys have questions you want to pose, feel free to leave those in the comments.
We will answer any question you have.
Anything?
Any question you have.
Right, any question, we will answer it. So thank you so much for joining us for this week. You can check us out on all of our social medias on YouTube, Twitch.tv, SoundCloud, Facebook, Google Play Music, iTunes, and not Spotify. You can check us out on all of those social medias. With Keep Tappin X, No G, spread the word, smash, crush, obliterate that like and subscribe button.
And ring that bell. Don't forget to ring that bell.
Yeah. David needs his medication. There you guys. Stop button.